Now let's talk about the concept of JAXB element. There could be a case where the domain class is not annotated with JAXB annotations as we talked about, and this is from a third-party vendor, so you don't really have any source code to change it, meaning you cannot really add JAXB annotations to the source code. In this case, you can use JAXBElement with a generic type of T here. So in this case, here we want to generate an XML with a produces annotation, and here the return value is going to be JAXBElement type and of user as generic the type argument. So here what you can do is you are going to create a new JAXBElement of user type, and then you specify qualified name of user, and that's basically specifying the root element, so to speak, and then you provide user class object, and then you provide user object. So here basically, JAXBElement is used to create XML, the XML document using user class and then a user object, and this is a workaround if you don't happen to have opportunity to change the domain class to have a JAXB annotation. Okay, so let's do exercise 2. So exercise 2 is using JAXBElement. Okay, so we are gonna actually do the same thing, JAXBElement. So here, right click, run as, run on server, and we are going to run on Tomcat, and it should actually provide the same index.jsp page that contains the XML link and JSON link, and the response is going to be the same. Okay, so here we should be able to get XML just like we did with first exercise. Okay, so now if you take a look at the code, you can see the user doesn't have any XML annotation. Okay, so if you're not using JAXB and then JAXBElement, you're going to actually experience serve error 500, right? So in this case, we are going to use JAXBElement of user type, and then we are going to return JAXBElement object, JAXBElement of user, and we specify the Q name user and the user class and user. So this one happened to be the name of the root, so I can maybe say, how about for the sake of this exercise, I'm going to say customer, and let's see what happens. So I am going to, so wait until application is reloaded. Okay, so it's reloaded, and let's actually try to the XML, and you should return customer. Okay, so basically this Q name is providing the root element name. Okay, all right, so for your exercise, I want you to actually try to use JAXBElement, the homework you have done in the previous exercise. So for your exercise is you did the exercise 1 in which you created the student resource, right? And remove the JAXB annotation from the student class, and then use the JAXBElement to return XML response. Okay, so I'll give you maybe 5 minutes to try this exercise.